5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Welcome to News 24 with your host, Dylan Thomas, where we search the globe, deciphering the truth and the false. Now that we've had our intro, we're going to take it back to the studio to bring you News 24. Welcome to News 24. I'm your host, Dylan Thomas. Immigrants. You know about them, you hear about them, but do you know the truth about them? Tonight in our global coverage segment, we had the opportunity to take a documentary and an interview with our local friend who is a Hispanic of the Carolinas. We take you now to our section of global coverage. We start our journey leaving Hidalgo, Mexico, venturing to the city of Monroe, where my team and I started in downtown to grasp a better understanding of the area. We then sought out to the rural areas of the city where most of the Hispanic community abides in, traveling up and down various streets, encountering multiple families in lower income neighborhoods. And then at last we took a look at the high school he attended, where few Hispanics were able to attend, that school being CATA. We're here at CATA, that stands for Central Academy Technology of Arts, where Jose Cruz grew up and went to school at. If you pan around, you can see that this is a larger school for most kids that are accepted into it. Jose Cruz, even though he grew up Hispanic and inside a rural area, he had the opportunity to go to a school such as this one. Good evening. I have my friend here, Jose Cruz, and he's going to explain the topic on us about the difficulties he had growing up and as a child here in this segment. So, Jose, can you tell me something about yourself?
Well, I was born and raised here. I'm 18 years old. My mother and father were born in Hidalgo, Mexico, and I have two younger siblings.
Okay. Can you tell me, why did your parents move here to North Carolina?
Well, they had some economic troubles back in Mexico. They felt that they would have a bigger advantage and more opportunity here in the United States.
What school did you attend?
High school-wise?
Yeah, high school-wise, do apologize.
Central Academy.
Okay.
Central Academy.
Did you enjoy it there?
Yeah, I enjoyed my experience there.
Okay.
Yeah.
Did you experience any type of cultural difference between the kids there, as far as, like, were you treated anyway in a prejudiced way because you were Latino or Hispanic as the kids that were there?
At first, I didn't feel that way, but then after a while, because I was so used to a bunch of Hispanics in Monroe Middle School.
Okay.
Coming up from Monroe Middle School, whether it was majority Hispanic and African American, to a school where it's dominantly white, you know, it was different after a while.
Do you do any, like, native things that you're accustomed to at home? So things that are in Latino that aren't American, did you at home, do you practice those, or do you go home and it's a whole different realm as compared to your life outside of home?
I would say my family assimilated very well to United States. We basically stopped doing anything cultural wise. We do anything based off of our church and my religion.
Okay.
I'm Catholic, so we have a lot of holidays. We have times where we celebrate this and that. Easter. We're very big on Easter.
Nice. Wow. Okay. I got a question for you. So, if you were born in the States, how closely connected do you feel to your country and to your culture as compared to your parents?
Well, I would base my opinion off of the times that I went to Mexico. I don't really feel close to my Mexican heritage or my culture because I've been here for so long,
Can you tell me something? How would you define yourself? Some people say that, they take pride. I'm Puerto Rican, I'm Latino, I'm Latin American. How would you define yourself?
I would just call myself an individual with many backgrounds, I was born here in America, so I consider myself American as well as Mexican because my parents are from Mexico. I have that blood in me where I can speak Spanish fluently without a problem and, understand cultural ways, and I have different point of views, so I think that makes, a true individual.
What is one thing you'd like the community to know about your culture?
Well, there's one thing that I'd like to know.
Okay.
Well, that I'd like for everyone to know is not all Hispanics are the same, pretty much. You get a lot of hatred for Hispanics based off of just those handful that come from Mexico themselves. And when children are born here, and they are considered Mexicans because they're the color of their skin,
Yeah.
how they look, pretty much, even though they're not true Mexicans.
Mm-hmm.
They take most of that hatred. I know this one owner of this concrete company, he got run over by this Mexican, and he has so much hatred for these Mexicans, he doesn't even want to talk to them. He has someone else talking to them anytime he wants to deal with them or make business with them.
Really?
Yeah, but the guy walks with a limp based because of that one Hispanic that drove drunk home and ran him over.
It's a sad story.
Right.
Well, I want to thank you for this opportunity to sit down with you and talk about this. This is a big thing because people are growing. Our Latino community culture is growing everywhere, and thankfully to people such as yourself, we get a better understanding as to how the culture works, how people are, instead of having a one-story mind or a one-track mind. We'll wrap it up here, and I'll take it back to the set at News 24. Welcome back. So after viewing that segment, do you feel that you know the truth about immigrants? Has your judgment changed at all about how you feel towards them? Have you changed your one-track mind if you had one? We'd like to thank you for this opportunity of sitting down with us and spending some time with our team at News 24. I'm Dylan Thomas, and I hope you have a good one.